We came to Kyoto to walk off the calories and somehow ended up eating them straight back on. Today we're visiting the famous red torii gates at Fushimi Inari Taisha, one of Kyoto's most iconic places, and one of those experiences where you can choose your own pace, from a gentle stroll to a longer wander if you feel like it. We're starting the day at Kyoto Station. From here, it's simple. Jump on the JR Nara line heading south. It's only about a 5-minute ride to Inari Station. One of the things we love about this stop is that the experience really starts before you reach the gates. As soon as you step out of Inari Station, you feel the energy straight away. It's busy, full of visitors, and very clearly a place people come to see. Tourists, locals, food stalls, cameras, everything converges right at the entrance. Along the approach, there are small food stalls and shops lining the street. If you're feeling hungry before the walk, this is a great place to stop. You'll see grilled snacks, sweets, and drinks. The kind of food that's perfect for a slow wander rather than a sit-down meal. It's very easy to turn this visit into a mix of walking, eating, and exploring. No rush, no fixed plan. Fushimi Inari Taisha is one of the oldest and most important Shinto shrines in Japan. It's dedicated to Inari, the Shinto deity associated with rice, agriculture, prosperity, and business.
We're at the Fushimi Inari Shrine, otherwise known as the Red Torii Gates. There's 10,000 torii gates. How many steps is that? 10,000 steps. 10,000 gates. I've just looked it up before on ChatGPT. It would take you about 2 to 3 hours and it's about 4 kilometers to do the full length, but you can do the shorter 30-minute loop. I think it will be the 30-minute loop for us.
The torii gates you see here have been donated over centuries by individuals and companies. Each gate marked with the name of the donor. Walking through them is like walking through layers of history, one after another. Fox statues appear throughout the shrine grounds. In Shinto belief, foxes are considered messengers of Inari, often shown holding keys or scrolls. When you reach the first gates, that famous red colour really stands out. Against the green of the trees, it almost feels unreal. What's great about this walk is how flexible it is. You can wander through a few gates, take photos, soak it in, and that alone feels complete. Or, if you're in the mood, you can keep going. Gate after gate, gradually winding your way up the mountain. There's no right or wrong way to do it.
And once you reach the end of the first giant gates, There's a smaller set of gates coming out.
As you walk further in, the atmosphere shifts again. The sounds soften, footsteps replace voices. The gates begin to close in around the path, almost forming a tunnel. It's quiet but not silent, calm, steady, unhurried. People move at different speeds here. Some stop often for photos, others walk quietly, almost meditatively. We're taking it slow, walking, stopping, wandering, not really watching the clock.
Have to frequently stop and allow people to take their selfies.
This is one of those places that doesn't demand anything from you. You don't need to reach the top. You don't need to finish the walk. You just experience as much as you want, whether that's 10 minutes or much longer. Eventually, we decide to turn back, not because we're tired, just because it feels like the right moment. And also because we know what's coming next. After leaving the shrine area, we find a small cafe tucked away nearby, the kind of place you might miss if you weren't looking for it. Inside, it's calm and welcoming, a perfect contrast to the walking paths outside.
So I'm trying an extra strong latte, which tastes kind of like a normal latte for me, but the flavours are amazing. It's definitely right up there with any good cafe in Australia.
You can definitely taste the flavours of your bean. It's not too fruity, a little bit more nutty.
One thing we notice straight away is how many people are still dressed in kimonos. Even after the shrine visit, they'll come here for coffee, photos, and a rest. It's a lovely reminder that tradition here isn't just for ceremonies, it's part of everyday life. And of course, we couldn't resist trying a taiyaki, warm, freshly cooked, filled with a sweet filling, and very effective at undoing any calories we might have lost earlier. Walking, coffee, snacks, it feels like a pretty good balance.
So we're about to try a taiyaki. It's actually shaped in a fish and it's made with some kind of waffle batter, and they cook it in the cast iron grill. Now, traditionally it's filled with red bean paste, but I've got the chocolate, so let's give it a taste. You can see in here there's lots of yummy melted chocolate, and it's sweet like a Belgian waffle. Absolutely delicious.
That's something we love about travelling in Japan. Big iconic places mixed with small everyday moments. You walk, you wander, you eat, you rest, and somehow it all feels unhurried. Have you been to Fushimi Inari? Did you stop at the food stalls before the gates or save room for after? And would you stroll or keep climbing? Let us know in the comments.